This is the celebration of life for our beloved Emory Lowell Rollins Jr. What would Emory do? On Thursday, April 29, 1965, Emory Lowell Rollins Jr. entered this world to Helen Dale Vines Rollins and Emory Lowell Rollins. He transitioned from his earthly existence on Saturday morning, February 21, 2026. From the very moment of his arrival, his life carried both promise and position. He was the first and only son of the Rollins family and the first local grandson born to Martha Barrett Vines and Oscar Freeman Buck Vines of the cherished Marbucks family. He was also the beloved grandson of Lottie Harris Dunstan, affectionately known as Grand Lottie. He was, by birth and by blessing, the man. Family embraced our beautiful baby boy with abiding affection, and he bore that love with a quiet grace, dignity, and humility that would characterize his 22,213 earthly days. After his mother, Helen, died when he was at the tender age of 2, the Marbucks and Harris Dunstan families encircled him with steadfast nurture. Surrounded by 6 granddaughters in the home area, he stood as the first grandson, lovingly dubbed Man, a title he carried not with pride of ego, but with strength of spirit throughout his life. Emory's presence extended beyond that title. He was a gentle role model within his family, intelligent, handsome, kind, and unfailingly polite. He possessed an infectious energy and, without warning, might break into a spirited James Brown dance. It was this effervescence that earned him another childhood moniker, Stuff, for indeed he was full of stuff, the good stuff. Joy, rhythm, warmth, and light. Academically, Emory was recognized as gifted and talented, excelling in his studies. He played football in school and later reflected that his athletic potential might have soared even higher had he devoted as much attention to the sport as he did to the fellowship of teammates. That sentiment revealed something essential about him. For Emory, relationship always outweighed recognition. Following high school, he attended North Carolina Agriculture and Technical Institute, now known as North Carolina A&T State University, the alma mater of his father and his namesake. Soon after, he answered another calling. In 1988, he enlisted in the United States Air Force, serving honorably until 1996. During his military service as an airplane mechanic, he was exposed to jet fuels and toxins that have been directly linked to pancreatic cancer, the immediate cause of his death. His military service reflected the same steadiness and integrity that defined his life. After completing his service, Emory found a deep sense of fulfillment in assembling and building. What started as a simple collaboration with his childhood friend, Chris McCrae, gradually grew into a true calling. He went on to serve as lead assembler at Alfred Williams, where his exceptional craftsmanship, dependability, and natural leadership left a lasting impression on both colleagues and clients. Emory was a devoted fan of the NC State Wolfpack and the Dallas Cowboys. He also had a strong passion for health and wellness training, vintage cars, and he loved to travel, especially to beaches. Family time was imperative to him, and he rarely missed a gathering. Standing tall and steady, he could often be found at the grill, proudly showcasing his culinary skills. Whenever someone needed help assembling or fixing something, Emory willingly and humbly stepped in, offering his professional expertise without hesitation. He never complained. He simply put on his headset, got to work, and sometimes even treated everyone to a few James Brown dance moves while completing the task. Above every title he held, Son, brother, nephew, cousin, uncle, friend, veteran, craftsman, and more, Emory cherished being a father. His world was brightened by his 3 beloved children, Adrian Nicole Rollins, Emory Lowell Rollins III, and Terrence Freeman Rollins. He loved them deeply and co-parented them with intentional care and mutual respect alongside his former wife, Charlene Knight. In 2016, he met Latonia Walker, and together they built a loving partnership that gracefully blended their families. Holidays and special occasions became sacred times. More than celebrations, they were moments of unity, healing, and shared joy. Emory's friends are lifelong friends. Once you were his friend, you were always his friend. No stepping in and out. You just are, as evidenced by the many posts, photos of classmates and others he met along his earthly journey. In July 2025, Emory was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. True to his lifelong posture as the man, he confronted the diagnosis with unyielding faith and resolute courage. He created a Facebook page, Emory's CC, chronicling his journey with candor and hope. In his own words, "I started it to track my journey with cancer and for it to be an inspiration to those who are also on this journey. No negativity allowed." No negativity allowed. That declaration was not mere social media commentary. It was a creed. It shaped the way he treated others. It framed his outlook on life. His spirit, anchored in faith and strengthened by love, simply refused to give negativity dominion over his days. And Emory resolved early on to remain steadfast, just as Job declared in his final reply to his friends in Job 27, verses 3 through 6. "As long as my breath is in me, and the Spirit of God is in my nostrils. Till I die, I will not put away my integrity from me. I hold fast my righteousness and will not let it go." That was Emory's testimony in his own words. As long as I've got breath, I won't compromise who I am. He understood that integrity is not about perfection. It is about being anchored in conviction, anchored in character, anchored in the Lord. And because we know that God honors such integrity, we rest assured that Emory's soul is anchored in the Lord. With his untimely passing, Emory leaves to cherish his memory his children, Adrian Nicole Rollins of Durham, North Carolina, Emory Lowell Rollins III of Houston, Texas, and Terrence Rollins of Durham. His fiancée, Latonia Walker of Clayton, North Carolina. His sisters, Jacqueline Rollins Wynn and husband Jim of Cary, North Carolina. Teresa Rollins of Wendell. Victoria Rollins Satterthwaite and husband Cameron of Bryans Road, Maryland, and a very special first cousin, sister, Deborah Lynn Gordon of Middlesex, North Carolina. Great aunts, Mary Frances Montague and Katie Jones. Uncles, Thomas Williams and Otha Vines. Aunts Haga Vines Harris, Erlene Dolores Vines, and Gladys Vines. Double cousins, Donna Harris, Pamela Harris Green, Daryl Harris, Beverly Harris Atkinson, Bradford Harris, Beth Harris, and Jennifer Harris, as well as Marbuck's first cousins, Tony, Timmy, and Tina Vines, Shannon Barfield and Thomas, Latrice Vines Midget Terrell, and Ron Goodson Jr., as well as an extended host of cousins and dear friends. With profound grace, dignity, and reverence, we honor and celebrate the life of Emory Lowell Rollins Jr. His story, woven with faith, family, resilience, laughter, and love, will continue to be remembered and shared for generations to come. Emory, Stuff, Man, Knuckle. These cherished names speak to the deep affection surrounding a life lived fully and authentically. Every relationship he touched bore witness to the steadiness of his character and the boundless generosity of his heart. And as the poem gently reminds us, think of me as one at rest. For me, no need to weep. I have no pain, no troubled thoughts, for I am just at peace. So let us remember him not only with sorrow, but with gratitude. He was here. He made his time meaningful. The life he lived speaks eloquently on his behalf, and now he rests in peace. He was, he is, and he will always be our guiding question. What would Emory do? WWED. In seeking that answer, we know that his legacy will continue to point the way forward, for his beautiful life still surrounds us with an enduring aura of peace.
No, I really appreciate this. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all know I ain't big on stuff like this, but you know.
First time for everything.
There it is. And truly appreciate it. And like I say, I love you all and thank you.
We love you.
Good.